And so with that, I'd like to turn it over to our Governor, Dan McKee. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I got a little ahead of my skis earlier in the afternoon. Thought I was coming to a bill signing, but I guess that's the work that's left to be done, right? So, but thank you for the questions so that we could actually take this outside to make sure that we are open, in open government, and we debate the issues. And both the general and I agreed that that was the best thing to do here, to bring it outside, and it's nice and comfortable out here. So I'm joined by my fellow general officers today, several of our mayors and local legislators, to highlight the pressing issue of gun violence and Rhode Island's effort to put an end to it. I want to thank our Attorney General, Peter Nerona, for co-hosting this event today. And I also want to thank Senator Golden, along with Representative Caldwell, for sponsoring the legislation package that we are urging the General Assembly to take action on. Finally, thank you to the tireless advocates who are here today: Moms Demand Action, Rhode Island Coalition Against Gun Violence, the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence, and the Woonsocket Alliance to Champion Hope. The work is crucial to our cities and towns, and it helps give voice to those impacted by gun violence every day. I want to pause for a moment and reflect on the Rhode Islanders that we've lost to acts of gun violence. Everyone's presence here today seems to send a strong message about Rhode Island's commitment to ending gun violence. We must be united in this effort to be successful. Today we come together to support a package of common sense gun safety bills that includes an assault weapon ban, a ban on open carry on rifles and shotguns, the Safe Schools Act, which prohibits concealed carried weapons on school grounds, a high-capacity magazine ban, a requirement for firearms to be stored safely, and strengthened penalties for straw purchases of firearms. Every Rhode Islander deserves to feel safe in their community and the communities that they call home. These measures will move us forward in that goal. We know that gun violence is an issue that requires a comprehensive response. It means passing common sense gun legislation. It's the reason that actually we sent a letter to the mayor offering to put our state police on the streets and partner in with the Providence Police Department to keep our streets safe in Providence this summer. It means expanding access to mentoring and prevention programs to give our young people opportunities to keep them out of criminal activity. And it means bringing community leaders together, elected leaders, and local law enforcement together to come up with ways to make communities safer. Everyone needs to have a seat at the table. This is a time to bring our communities together with our policing, not separate them. Now this issue is home to me. For many years I coached basketball with a group of young kids from all over different backgrounds, all over different economic and family situations. And I can tell you, I received the phone calls from young kids as early as the 8th grade asking me, Mr. McKee, I'm invited to a party tonight, but I believe there's going to be a gun there. What should I do? Of course, I responded, keep yourself safe, stay away. For some of those kids, gun violence was an issue they dealt with on a regular basis. Working with these young kids underscored for me just how important mentoring and support programs can be when it comes to changing the path of a young person's life. Our administration is committed to working with community members and leaders at every level of government to reduce gun violence. The legislative package we are highlighting today is an important step forward. I urge the House and the Senate to send it to my desk for signature.
I want to thank everyone who has tirelessly worked to get us where we are here today. Let's bring us over the finish line together.